That's a distinct possibility, but I don't believe Rada intends to kill me. At least not yet. He has something to prove. That need will stay his hand better than any arm. We don't have the luxury of ignoring his invitation in any case. Rada is a prideful man. When I deserted the Grey Host, it wounded him deeply. He wants to prove that I was wrong to doubt him. What he doesn't understand is that I never doubted what he could accomplish. I just feared what it would cost. If this is a trap, you're the one walking into it. But if he does return to the orrery while you're gone, I will buy whatever time I can. Until then, there are things I also need to accomplish. I'll study the heart and the orrery. Try to learn enough so that we can make use of whatever you'll discover when the time comes. I will also examine my own condition. I must ascertain that I can control this darkness and not be controlled by it. Yes, of course. Rada didn't reveal everything in his letter, but if there's something I can answer for you, I will. That one is as much a mystery to me as it is to you. But Rada provided a clue. He said it was a place in the Reach. Who better to ask about locations in this part of the world than Ard Kadok? Meet Lyris and Markarth and seek the Ard's counsel. I can only speculate, but we know the Night Hollow clan had an intimate connection to the Void through the Dark Heart. It makes sense they studied it over the many years that it sustained them. I noticed an archive in their keep when we were there. Yes, see what secrets they gathered at the height of their power. I only hope that the archive has weathered the centuries better than the Night Hollow clan themselves. We know Rada needed a keystone to enter this chamber and calibrate the orrery to the Dark Heart. Go to Badar Zel. Fenorian will help you discover whatever secret awaits there concerning the Dwarven keystones. I'll answer them as best I can, but every moment we delay puts us another pace behind Rada.
Gods, I've never seen Verandis struggle like this. How can he expect me to go to Tharzel and leave him to deal with this on his own? Don't worry, I know my duty. It's just hard sometimes. Nothing. Well, I know it's a dwarven ruin, but aside from that, Dwemer studies have never been my strong point. You've been there before, haven't you? Together we'll figure it out. We've managed to make it this far with less to go on.
Verandis is certainly entrusting you with a lot of responsibility. You better not fail him, especially while he's dealing with whatever the Dark Heart is doing to him. I'll meet you at Night Hollow Keep and we'll learn what we can about the Void. Just what Verandis told me while we were doing our research. We know that the Night Hollow clan is older than the stones we're standing on. The archive might contain thousands of years of secrets, or it might be full of nothing but dust. They built an empire by feeding off that heart. Odds are good that one of the creepy vampires wrote about it before the well dried up and their power withered away. We'll find these secrets, and maybe a way to help Verandis too.
For the record, this plan sounds like a symphony of Horker farts. I haven't got a better one, so I'll pinch my nose and go along with it. Especially if I'm headed to Understone Keep. Hope Kadok isn't half the rotten bastard I've heard he is. Ard Kadok's the ruler around here, right? I've never known a competent ruler who doesn't know his realm like the back of his hand. And I've never heard that the despot of Markarth wasn't competent. We'll find it. Mark my words. Now that you mention it, yeah. And come to think of it, Manamarco spent time there with his worm cult. He's the backstabber who caused the soul burst and helped Molag Bal plant his dark anchors. Rumor has it Kadok welcomed him with open arms. Reachmen had their arses on the Ruby Throne before Varen won the Empire, and Manamarco was the architect of his destruction. I wouldn't be surprised if they welcomed the Worm King into Markarth with a parade. Let's go ask Caddoc all about it.
I made some interesting discoveries while I was waiting. Tharzel is more intact than the few other dwarven ruins I visited. I spotted a chamber that appears related to the Keystones. But more intact doesn't mean completely intact. The path ahead is blocked. Therein lies the problem. My vampiric abilities make traversal somewhat trivial, but you can't follow. I do believe I've come up with a solution, though. Potentially. Theoretically. I noted numerous void portals scattered around Tharzel. I understand you and Verandis encountered them before. I'm no expert on teleportation, but these should allow you to navigate the ruins and pick out a safe path. May I suggest trying to reach the void portal at the top of that tower first? It seems like a good vantage point to survey the layout of this ruin. I'm sure you'll figure out a way past the blockage in no time. As Verandis explained it to me, the void portals sort of pull you toward their location. So finding a viable path across should just be a matter of trial and error. Assuming there's a void portal near our destination, you should have no problem. It worked! I mean, of course it worked. I'll be waiting on the other side. I had every confidence you wouldn't get sucked into some boundless void. The repository is just through this door. Let's see what we can find. This looks like some kind of manufacturing equipment. Look here. This resembles your keystone, doesn't it? The parts, anyway. I wager this is what we came for. What's this? More of Rada al-Saran's oromancy, I suspect. More oromancy. Strong, too. Rada al-Saran's magic might be more powerful than Verandis's. Now, what am I thinking? It's probably just different.
Gods, I can't get the smell of her blood off my hands.
It was a mercy. You know that.
I ruined her, Rada, body and soul. I played God and Lysolda paid the price. I'm a damn fool.
A fool once told me there is no such thing as damnation. Only souls who have lost hope.
That's not fair, Rada.
You said it with such conviction I could not argue. You have not forgotten our promise, I hope.
We'll seek salvation together. Thank you, Rada.
Verandis was aware of this plan, and he was its architect. I thought Singalis, one of Rada al-Saran's exarchs, came up with the plan to return the Grey Host to life. But it was Verandis. Why didn't he tell us? Yes. And it's a darker story than we were led to believe. Not only was Verandis a member of the Grey Host and a close confidant of Rada al-Saran, he was also the architect of their rebirth. I hope he's truly ready to face him when the time comes. When we confront Rada al-Saran, it must be the last time. When the moment comes to end this, there can be no doubt, no hesitation. My father has to be prepared to see this through. That's a discussion for later. We should leave this place. If you completed all 3 steps of the journey, head back to the orrery. If not, meet Lyris at Understone Keep or Gwendis at the Night Hollow Archive. And let's get this done.